Guys, today I'm gonna talk about Loving Hip Hop Atlanta Season 5, Episode 8. Um, it started off with Jessica Dime and Tiara meeting up, and all of a sudden now Tiara over Scrap and she is seeing somebody else. So she started talking about starting over or whatever. And she started talking about she's dating or talking to or whatever. This dude named Jay Nix. So when she said that, I'm like, ain't that the dude that was with them on the little paintball, whatever the hell they was doing as group, as the guys or whatever. So I'm like, wait, don't they know each other? I'm not with this loving the crew shit. I'm really, really not with girls like knowing dudes interact in the same circle or knowing they got a girlfriend and just be like, okay, I'm cool with it and put that shit out there. Like, bitch, no, you got a daughter, you dumb idiot. Like, mm-mm. So he comes in there. Well, Jessica is just Jessica. She just being her friend because that's more airtime for her. So, um, he comes in there. The moment I see him, even in the confessionals, I am like, he reminds me of the character on Martin when Martin played a kung fu dude with the little headband. That's all I get from when this dude walk in. I'm like, why? I don't. It's everybody for somebody, so to each its own. But he has a girlfriend named Amber, and everything ain't going well with him and Amber, so he about to see what's up with Tiara. And I'm like, okay, so if Scrapper says, put their hands on you, like, this shit is just like, I don't understand what happened to bro code or whatever the fuck it's called, because I don't know dudes that's just, these new age dudes is cool with that. These new age dudes is, back in the day, dudes will fuck their homeboys up going behind them. Like, hell no. So he comes in and it's not really about his relationship. She thinking they should have talked about the relationship that's supposed to progress between them two. But he is there to ask her to let King come to Daddy Day with all the guys and their kids or whatever with Scrap. And she like, no, no. And I hate editing because it was more to that conversation and then they start going into the confessionals and we don't get to see everything that was said. But I be having mixed feelings with Tiara. I really, really do. I feel bad for her the way she came in on this show when she was talking about keeping the baby from Scrap with all of the drama what's going on. I still was trying to defend her because I feel like a mother knows when she wants her kids around certain situations and what's not good for the kids. But at this time, bitch, you just being fucking petty. You're really being petty trying to keep this boy away from the dad. Especially when you know KK not gonna be nowhere in that fucking circle. So you know it's not about her. You know what I'm saying? It was about the relationship with the father and the son. So I thought the bitch was being real fucking petty. And I'm like, for you to say that to a dude that is trying to get to know you and be with you, it makes him look at you kind of sideways. I don't know about Jay Nix because it looked like apparently he just trying to fuck. But a real man will look at you sideways to say, you know what I'm saying? If she would do this dude like this, how the fuck would she do me? Or bitch, you being on some petty shit when this dude is trying to be a good father. It ain't got nothing to do with you, hoe. Like, for real. Anyway, moving on. K Michelle is at her house and she's getting her makeup done. And Jocelyn come over there, and all of a sudden it's a new butler. Not bad looking, but come on now. I just didn't believe this whole scene with, oh, she got different butlers coming every time somebody else come over. You could just tell if this was for TV. It was stupid. But Jocelyn wants a massage from this dude. And Kay like, oh, I don't do this. But for Jocelyn, that's how you know it was fake. I'm like, girl, y'all ain't friends like that. Come on now, talking about, oh, for Jocelyn, you will let him massage. Bitch, no. Mm-mm. So what if he come and say it was sexual harassment that you was making him do some shit to your friends when they came over there? Like, that's why I said it's not believable. Anyway, they start talking about her event she got coming up and how she's about. I don't know how the conversation was, but D Smith came up in a conversation about her being some kind of creative something for K Michelle and how she's coming to the party. And they was talking about how a video creator and how she's supposed to be like, I think a video creator. I don't know, but she's supposed to be talented or whatever and all this. So they was talking about her, and every time they said her name, the makeup artist starts snickering and shit. So I'm like, why the fuck is he doing that? So Jocelyn called him out like, why the fuck you keep doing that shit? So he tells how she apparently they did a song together and he leaked the song, and her and Betty Idol got mad at him and was threatening him and all this kind of bullshit. They tried to give his song to somebody that was on Epic. That's why he hurried up and leaked the song. And I'm sitting there like, apparently y'all couldn't do too much to him. Like, nobody sued him. I'm just saying, like, he got away with leaking the fucking song and y'all didn't go after him. But it's something about what everybody says about D. Smith is right, bitch. Like, because I believe him. The way she comes off on this show, I believe the makeup artist on that whole situation. Because at first I was like, why is he getting all this airtime of spilling on another cast person? But at that time I was like, hey, I'm all here for the gossip and why he don't like her. But then K Michelle was like, well, I'm going to bring it up. Jocelyn messy ass was like, told you these two bitches are made for each other. Jocelyn was like, yeah, bring it up. Like, please do bring this shit up out there. And then she was talking about, who she was inviting and talking about seat fillers. I don't understand why invite people to your party that you don't care for and then gets mad when your party get turned up. Like, I don't understand that. Why not invite people that's there to celebrate you and want good and positive thoughts for you? Why would you bring people that you know it's like, I don't understand that. I don't understand. It's not, it just shows your character and what you all about and what you like in your surroundings. Because there's no way in the world I'm going to invite some bitches that I know is going to be petty and all that kind of shit. Ain't going to happen. This whole daddy daycare happened. Kirk was there. Jock, Scrap, Saz. I don't know if I seen J Nick. I'm like, wasn't this his daddy daycare? But I don't remember seeing him. Y'all tell me if y'all saw him with his kids. I don't know. But everybody playing with their kids, and Scrap is feeling some kind of way about everybody playing with their kids and his baby not there, and he just don't understand. And I was feeling bad for him, and then everybody started talking to him, making him feel even more fucked up that he ain't got his son. Because I understood where they were coming from, especially like Kirk was like, I'll be pissed, I'll be mad, I'll be doing all this. Yeah, but at the same time, your homeboy is down. Y'all should have been giving them one. Jack had enough motherfucking kids there to loan them one. I'm just saying, like, boy, go play with your nephew. Get your mind off this shit. Why is we kicking this nigga when he down on this conversation? But I was happy to see that Tiara brought the little boy, like, at the end of every goddamn thing. But he was able to play with his son, because I was going to really give it to that bitch if she wouldn't let him be with his daddy for little daycare thing. I really was going to be mad at her and wasn't going to fuck with her at all. Ari and Rashida and D. Smith is at Rashida's store, and she was talking about how she needs something cute to wear, and they were like, girl, where you going? And she was like, to K Michelle party. Rashida was salty as fuck. Okay, I understand you got ill wills towards her, but to rub your ill wills off on somebody you don't know, that makes you look bad. That makes you look fucking bad. Like, bitch, you don't know me to be talking about somebody. If you had ill wills, you just be like, oh, okay, have a nice time. But to badmouth Kay like that just showed Rashida's character and how much she just really needs a storyline. Nobody is ever impressed. Have y'all noticed that? I never see customers like walking around there, her ringing up somebody. Like, girl, shut up. That store don't look like it's that big to be having little private little parts. I'm just saying. Anyway, and then Arian. See, I have mixed feelings with her too, because I do get where you give people a second chance and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it looked like Ariane was kind of on Rashida's side as far as the mess was concerned. That was Rashida was talking about what happened between her and Kay. It seemed like Ariane was kind of talking. She wasn't talking shit, but she was engaging in the conversation to talk shit about K Michelle to D Smith, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm going to her party. I give people second chances. Really? But you over there assassinating her motherfucking character when Rashida's over here talking, you over there co-signing this shit. Like, girl, okay. Scrappy and Young Jock get evicted. I don't know why people want to put it out there that they got evicted. Bitch, who else gonna rent to y'all? Because they already know on national TV that y'all bad for business. That y'all got evicted. Not that, oh, we just moved out. You know, we turned up a little too much. We need to move, get a bigger spot. Just lie or something. But just to put it out there, we got evicted. Then this motherfucking Jack out there in a robe moving. Who moves in a robe? It just like I said, it just seems stupid and fake. Then they over there like Scrappy like shit. I'm going back to my house. I didn't give up my house. I wasn't that motherfucking stupid. Jock over there like that's some bullshit. But I'm like, Jock, you make yourself look so bad. I know he was on Forbes this long time ago, but my dude, you should always have enough money to rent in a fucking apartment or have a backup. If that was a bachelor pad, that's what it should have been. It should have been your second fucking home in the first fucking place. But for you to be acting like, oh, I'm gonna be out on the streets and be on somebody else's fucking couch because this nigga never have no place to live. I don't. But you in the studio making money. Don't you gotta pay for studio time? Maybe you should take some of that studio time and pay for you a place to stay. I don't understand. This motherfucker is over 40 and he's still about to go lay on somebody else's couch because he didn't have a backup plan. I don't get that part, but okay. They talked about, you know, Bam dating and moving on, and Scrappy, I can't. It's hard. I hate this little Scrappy thing. Scrappy is in love with Bambi, and we noticed that because they're engaged now. Congratulations. I don't know how long it's gonna last because they break up and make up all the goddamn time, but I want to see them together because I think they're made for each other. I think that's the girl that he really really need is Bam, like for real. But because she don't take shit from his mama, she don't take shit from his baby mama. She got her own thing going on. She not this prissy bitch. She like to play sports. She can like chill with the best of them. Like I just like Bam. But anyway, they was talking about her moving on, and he say he gonna move on because she moving on. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Then they talked about J Nick. Oh my god. Oh my god. He said he's messing. He tells them he's messing with. This probably was the funniest part of the whole fucking episode because I was in here watching it with my son now, and I'm telling y'all, to see dudes' reactions to this shit, I just was like, see, these are some fuck boys on TV because I was watching it with some real dudes and they was just like, really, my dude? Because the same reaction that Scrappy and Jock was having was the same reaction that the dudes was having. So I totally fucking get it. He tells them that he fucking with Tiara and they like, Scrap baby mama? Like, dude, of all people, Scrap baby mama. And this nigga think it's okay. And then he tells us all about Amber and how he's with Amber, but him and Amber is tripping and all this kind of bullshit. And I'm sitting there like, why are you bringing this turmoil in with a girl that got 4 kids? She don't need to be dealing with you with another bitch and all this kind of stuff. And she already going through stuff with her baby mom. See, this is why. I mean, I don't all the way blame him for this. I blame Tiara too. Like, Tiara, why would you get with this dude? He got a girlfriend. You got kids. And, you know, what happened to all her jobs and her being a boss bitch? This bitch had 2 jobs, 4 kids. And this bitch got time to meet with a dude. She got time to meet with Dime Piece and have a conversation. Bitch, when you go to work and like Tommy say, I'm not trying to go after her motherhood, but like, bitch, I thought you was a boss. Can we see that part? Can I go back and feel sorry for you of you working 2 jobs and raising 4 kids, then you being instead of you trying to fuck with your baby daddy homeboy that got a girlfriend? I'm not with it. I'm just not. I'm not with it. Okay, whatever. I hope Scrap cuss both of their ass out. Whatever. Moving on from that, Scrap in this tight ass. He had them pants were so fucking tight. I was like, dude, this motherfucker got on leggings. I don't. It's something about a grown ass fucking man in pants that we can see his print. Like, it's something wrong with that. Nigga, you're gonna get a yeast infection. I don't understand this whole part. I've never been into think it is cute for guys to wear skinny jeans. None of that. I don't like when guys wear joggers. I just don't. Like, why are you trying to show your dick print to everybody? I will punch my dude in the fucking face. I'm sorry. But he got this tight ass suit on. He go sees his lawyer, talk about his case. His ass has got to do a minimum of 5 years because of the deal he took with the old lawyer and yada yada yada. I don't give a fuck. Who cared? Let me go on and finish this out. He went on and had a meeting with his mama, Tiara. I mean, his mama, KK, Tommy, Stevie, and Sass, and told them the whole situation. She mad, talking about who is your lawyer. I'm like, well, bitch, who is your son? Because he even took the shit. But I understand why him taking a plea, because he was like, if I didn't take the plea of a minimum of 5 years, he was facing 30 years. And wherever town he was at, because that's some bullshit on weed charges, I'm just saying. But wherever town he in, they was gonna make an example out of his ass. Especially when the motherfucker got priors. Don't act like this motherfucker ain't got priors. I'm just saying. And then the priors that he got, like, so they were gonna make an example out of him, especially being in a town where they don't like people of our colors. So that, hey, like Candy from Sweet Addiction said, your motherfucking ass shouldn't have been riding dirty in a town where you know you might get the maximum because of who you or what color you are. Like, it's consequences. I keep telling people it's consequences to your bullshit. So I can't feel sorry. But I was over there looking like, Tommy, why the fuck you over there crying? Why? Last time we seen you talking about him, it was fuck him, fuck his mama. Now you over there having a nervous breakdown that this dude about to do 5 years. Then I'm like, didn't you come in with him? He didn't tell you on the way there? Okay, whatever. Okay. Scrappy and Dime go to the gym because this bitch is a thirst bucket. I thought I was gonna like her this season because she was giving, sound advice to certain people. But this bitch is a thirst bucket, and a messy bitch at the same fucking time. So he wants to meet up with her because he heard what happened. So he got to get her side of the story because he know Bam's gonna fuck him up about this bitch coming at her over him. So he wanted to get her side of the story. She tried to come in there and act like it wasn't what it was, but he was like, bitch, nope, I heard something different. And so that's when she had to say what it was. He even said in his confessional that bitch was messy. I said, well, I wonder what she was saying, because the bitch was going hard on K Michelle yesterday. I think it was on Instagram. I don't know. I seen the shade room and I'm posting it. But I said, I wonder if she gonna go hard on Scrappy calling her ass messy. Cause bitch, you were being just that messy to go to Bam to tell her about him FaceTiming you. But whatever. Moving on from that, they end up going to this little juice bar or whatever, and like I said, they were talking about, he said something about an eggplant, or she like an eggplant, and he said he was born with an eggplant, and I was just like, bitch, he just telling you he wanna fuck, and you over here like, okay, not he wanna get to know you, he wanna see what kind of person you are, but he got an eggplant, bitch, because he wanna put it all up in you. You's a stupid ass bitch, like, for real. Then he says, oh, well, I heard you call yourself a bad bitch. She was like, yeah. I'm like, really? We kicking it for the first time. I understand we working out, and you still calling me a bad bitch for real. I don't care if that's what I do call myself. Like, that's what tells you what kind of bitch she is. So he tells her to do 5 push-ups. Scrappy is the type of person, for ladies out there, he let it be known what kind of girls he like. He likes down to earth girls that can get, run, play basketball, work out, not one of them prissy bitches. I'm just saying, because he asked her to do 5 push-ups, whether it was uh men or women push-ups. That's what he wants to see. Like, is she like too good to get out there and sweat and bitch because you in the gym? Where you come to work out. So I'm glad that he put her to that test and she passed that test. Like, the push-ups was bullshit, but whatever. He just wants to see her ass. The cameraman wanted to see her ass because I was like, the cameraman is more focused. The cameraman is more focused on her ass than anybody, and he making us focus on her ass that we don't want to see. Her ass look like it stink. Like, I'm not with girls with booties like that. Like Candy from Sweet Addictions. Shout out to her. She said that bitch looked like an ant. And when she said that, I said, yeah, they do look like ants. For real. Okay, Michelle, all of them. Like, y'all look like y'all can't, it's too much back there that y'all can't wipe your ass. It just look like a load of shit, like, in a diaper. I don't understand why guys like that. I really don't understand why y'all attracted to that shit. I'm just saying. It look like if she wipe her ass and some tissue, shit still gonna be there. Mm, mm-mm. Anyway, moving on from them, Kurt, and them go to the strip club, see Amber, and she's thirsty, and she's this. I didn't care. I didn't care. I'm gonna move on because I didn't give a fuck. She flirting with Jock. I didn't care. I just was like, oh, that's the bitch that he fucking with. So that's they whole circle just nasty, and everybody need. This is why Atlanta is 1 in 51 people has AIDS, because this type of shit is going around. It don't have nothing to do with motherfuckers being gay or whatever. No, everybody is swapping with every fucking body. And then don't even take probably long enough to get the AIDS test from the last motherfucker they fucking. I'm just saying. K Michelle listening party was a total disaster from the fucking beginning. She was worried about Rashida and Mimi and them being there, and all the people she invited because they wasn't there. Bitch, they didn't want to be there. She said she don't give a fuck they not there, but bitch, why did you invite them? Because you wanted them to be there. Anyway, this whole D. Smith, Jocelyn, Betty Idle, K. Michelle end up sitting down, and K kind of asked D. Smith about the whole Japan situation or whatever, and they were basically saying, it's protocol, it's this, and she was like, what? Like, and they were just saying like it was a respect thing, and Betty Idle was saying he didn't have no morals, and she kept saying that. So Kay was like, yes, he does. Like, yes, he does. Like, you're not going to talk about my homeboy or my makeup artist or whatever in my face and me not defend him. So I liked it, that about Kay Michelle. I was cracking up because Jocelyn was over there co-signing, like, why are y'all so mad? Why are y'all so pressed? Because they were on defense from beginning. I felt like soon as she started asking her questions, she just was on the fence, talking about, I see where this is about, where this is going. And I'm like, she just asked you a fucking question. She asked her, can they have a sit down or whatever and talk about this? And she was like, hell motherfucking nah. And I'm like, so this is how you talking to a person you about to do business with? Like, but you just sound bad for business, and what he was saying about you is fucking true. Betty talking about no, K Michelle, when Betty was talking about he don't have no morals, K Michelle stopped her and was like, you should do Broadway. You're animated. You're over the top. You're like, wow. Like, and D. Smith, these motherfuckers fight for each other without the other motherfucker saying something. Because when Tammy and whatever, Betty was fighting for D. Smith. Now that it's K. Michelle and D. Smith, Betty is fighting, or no, K. Michelle was going at Betty, D. Smith is jumping in. And I'm sitting there like, okay. She said, K. Michelle kept saying it wasn't no shade. Now, knowing K, it was probably shade in there, but at the same time, I got where K Michelle was like, yo, this bitch is over the fucking top. Like, bitch, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, bitch. But yeah, these bitches was some. I hate them. I hate them. I want them to go. I want them to poof, be fucking gone. Them, K Michelle was like, this is my city, telling her that, and I'm like, Jocelyn, I thought this was your town. Y'all might want to figure that out on who run Atlanta, who city is Atlanta, because I thought it was Jocelyn's, but Kay came back and said that was her shit. I don't know. Work that shit out. But Kay Michelle got up. She let herself be gone from the situation because I know she knew that was for the go left. That bitch, I just don't like D. Smith. Anyway, Arian had dismissed herself to go to the bathroom, but when she came back with Bam. I knew this was going to be horrible because Betty said round two. I said, oh yeah, this is not for to go right. I don't know what was said. I don't know how it was said, but I know that motherfucker D. Smith came at Bam about used to being on all fours. Talking about sit down, she used to being on all fours or some shit. But when Bam hit her back and said that bitch was Joanna Man, I fell the fuck out. I was like, yes, bitch, give it to this hoe. I hate this bitch. And then that bitch gonna say, well, we're making history. We're the first two trans. And I'm like, bitch, really? Really, Bam is not no fucking trans. Like, really, the shade. Like, oh my god, like, Bam's like, bitch, get up. Like, ain't no talking. We ain't got time for all this back and forth. Bitch, get up. I don't fight. I'm a lady. Bitch, a lady would not have came at her like that. So, bitch, come on with that shit. Like, come on. But y'all try to talk shit, but then when a bitch ready to pop y'all, oh, I'm a lady. No, bitch. No. I'm a lady too after I snatch your ass up, and while I'm snatching your ass up, like, I want D. Smith and that bitch to just be gone. And when they left, because Bam ass was like, bitch, I'm not going nowhere. They like, come on, Bam, go. Bitch, I'm not going nowhere. That would have been me. See, that's the Compton and me and Bam. Like, bitch, no. See, that's why I like her. Compton all damn day, wherever she go. Like, fuck, they ain't letting these bitches punk me, scare me, or nothing. Let them bitches walk off. They don't like what I'm saying. And that's what they did. Them bitches had to go. So, then, KK scrapped Tiara, and, they meet up, and it was a hot ass mess. I didn't give a fuck. I think KK is bad for business too. I'm sorry. That bitch would not be seeing my son till he turned 8 either. Fuck her. Like, no. Bitch, no. If you don't like me, I don't like you. And why would I bring my motherfucking son over there? If I bring my son over there and we be fighting in front of my fucking son, no. And she was like, why would you fight your mother? Bitch, because I know who you are and I know how you get down. And everybody know how KK is and how she get down. So I totally was on Tiara's side with that. I feel sorry for Scrap, so I feel like he should be able to spend as much time with his son. Bitch, if you don't want him to have the baby around crazy bitches and crazy mamas, then you have him come over there and spend as much time as he need with his fucking son before he go. But you keeping him away from the grandmama, I'm not motherfucking mad. Bitch, that's your son. Sorry. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's her son. She gotta do what's right for her son. And that bitch is crazy. And bitch, I ain't even mad because it was all on the blogs last night when the shit was going on that bitch got arrested for identity fraud or some shit and some other shit, and the bitch was led out the party with handcuffs on. So, bitch, no, you ain't hanging around my motherfucking son either. Hell no. Whatever. I don't care what nobody say. Next week it's gonna be even messier because Scrap and Cardi gonna go out of town for 3 days or for the weekend. Tommy gonna find a receipt. She gonna confront them. He gonna keep on motherfucking lying. And like a dude do, even with the proof all up in this motherfucking face. Jocelyn gonna be crying about Stevie got another baby paying child support for her, and it's just gonna be a motherfucking mess, and I'm gonna be here for it. Y'all, tell me what y'all thought about it. Sorry this video was so long, but I had to get what I had to get out. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 8. Make sure you follow me on all social media by the ghetto view, THA, not THE. Like I said, this video is late because I was at an event for my bro out here, DJ Mike Louie. He has Mike Louie Mondays out here, and it was off the chain. So look at my, like, I posted videos of Train Skylar performing last night, and also on my Instagram I posted little snippets of Mike Louie and Train Skylar, and I'm posting more probably through the day or whatever since it's Support Tuesday. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.